Hey guys, HerbQuest here. I did some experimenting with the Callisto boss and different gear setups, and my first experiment was the wilderness armor, which is nice and cheap in case you die, like that. And I wanted to see if it was possible to kill Callisto with it, and if not, then at least find out what is the lowest possible tiered gear setup or lowest risk that you can use to kill the Callisto boss. Now right here this is really sped up. I'm not sure how many times I did a couple different options to it to maximize it and re-rendered it once like I usually do for my time lapses. After spending a great deal of time at Callisto, both AFKing and flicking piety on and off, I came to the conclusion that it is absolutely impossible to kill Callisto in this gear setup with the achievement diary armor and the wilderness sword. You cannot out DPS how much he heals over time. So this setup is pretty much worthless as is the price you pay for it, which is like 200 coins a piece. So there's no risk, but with the risk reward balance, there's no reward with no risk. Then the next gear setup that I tried out was with the leaf bladed sword. Because at the time I thought that Callisto was weak to stab, so I figured the leaf-bladed sword would be the next best alternative or tier upgrade. And I found that it is possible to kill Callisto with a leaf-bladed sword and minimal gear. It just takes a really long time, but this might be useful information for somebody who just got cleaned maybe and is doing a big rebuild and is looking for that rare drop, because a leaf-bladed sword is pretty cheap. But as for Callisto's weakness, it turns out that he's not actually weak to stab, it's slash that he's weak to. And the slash bonus on the leaf-bladed sword is pretty crap, so I just ended up taking a Bandos God Sword over because that's pretty cheap. I believe BGS is still cheaper than full Veracs, with no risk, mind you, because it's only one item. It's not spread out across four. And I found that the Bandos God Sword, with its really high slash bonus, turned out to be the most effective gear setup alternate to the Verac gear. I believe the Verac gear will probably yield faster kills per hour due to the ability of the set effect, but if you don't want to risk any pieces of Verac, or maybe you want to use some high accuracy type gear, a God Sword works as a perfect substitute, because I got pretty decent kills in comparison to the bare minimal setups with the BGS. Another nice thing about the BGS is that it has that special attack that lowers its defense every once in a while, and I believe that makes a huge difference when you're using the Callisto safe spot. If it weren't for that, I don't think many other slash weapons would work for this. If you guys would like me to try Callisto with a range of various weapons, I could make a compilation of that, go through everything from an adamant longsword to a dragon longsword to a dragon woodcutting axe, DSim, you name it. I'll give it a try, see if it's possible, if that's something you guys want to see. If not, then yeah, tell me not to do that, and I won't. Well, I hope you guys learned something from this. You can use a Bandos Guide Sword to AFK Callisto with very low risk. See you guys soon with the next video, and also look forward to part 2 of the audiobook series in the near future. Peace, guys.